Hi guys, so today I'm gonna do a full face of makeup. I am gonna be trying out the Kat Von D and Too Faced collaboration. I have all of the sets that they have come out with, so I'm gonna be talking a bit about them and trying some of them out. So I'm just gonna go to it, but first I'm just gonna put on some foundation, and I am just gonna do my brows real quick off camera. Okay, so now I just did my eyebrows real quick, and so I was gonna do a contour and everything, but since I'm gonna show you the products from the Better Together collection, I thought I'm just gonna do some foundation real quick and a bit of concealer, and then I'll show you the blush and highlighter and stuff. Okay, so that was just a bit of a light coverage. So let me just talk about the Too Faced and Kat Von D Better Together collection real quick. There are 3 sets you can get from the collection. This cute little set where you get like a makeup bag with Kat Von D side here and Too Faced side here. Whoops. You get like a mini Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade EXO. You also get a mini Studded Kiss lipstick from Kat Von D in the shade Muse. And I know this is a whole new shade. I don't know if EXO is, but this should be totally new. And both of those are mini. So is this from Too Faced. You get like a mini blush and a mini highlight. The highlight is like 2 different shades. And then you can just mix them together as well. And then a Love Flush blush here. Looks super cute as well. And yeah, this set is super cute, but it does remind me of something you had when you were a child. They're like little plastic boxes almost, and then in this purse. Yeah, but it is a super cute collection, and you get some nice things to try out. And then they have like a mini kit where it's just like their best-selling Kat Von D's Tattoo liner in Trooper and Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it's just like a mini version of that. Super handy to put in the bag or for traveling off. But for me, the most exciting thing they came out with was definitely this box right here. It contains a full-sized Better Than Sex mascara and a full-sized Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner. One's here, but just in the full-sized. Then it contains this, which is just beautiful. I mean, and then you can just break them in half and put them together magnetically. And then you have the Kat Von D side here, which I know she designed this herself. I have the shades here. And I'm definitely most excited about the color Swoon, especially since it's super hard to find a red color that doesn't contain carmine, which is an animal product. So yeah, this total collection is vegan. As you know, Kat Von D and Too Faced both do make a lot of vegan products. Kat Von D's line is gonna be totally vegan soon. She's working towards making her line totally vegan, and Too Faced do just make a lot of vegan options, so that's cool. Then you have the Too Faced side, which is also really cute, and then all the colors here. I just think this is super cute. They are so different as brands, and then they just come together as one, and it's just like the contrast. It's just super pretty. But enough about that. I'm gonna start by using the Too Faced blush. It's the Love Flush blush in So Happy Together. I'm just gonna put on some. And Too Faced blushes usually are pretty pigmented, so I'm just gonna start lightly. Whoa, yeah. And apparently that wasn't lightly enough. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So at least you can really tell which color this blush is, because I put on quite a bit. But it does blend out really nicely. It's, you know, even though I put on a lot of product, it's super easy to blend. I'm just gonna put on a little bit more. that is the blush. Super pretty color, and I will say that when you look at it, it does look like it has some shimmer in it, but it doesn't show up glittery on your face at all. It almost looks matte, but like with a satin finish, if that makes sense. So it looks super pretty. Okay, so that's the blush. I do like to apply pretty light hand when it comes to blush. I'm just using minimal blush, so this is how I apply it usually. I actually like it because it is super subtle and natural and a really pretty color. So yeah, and you know what, I'm just gonna skip contouring today and all that because I want to really show the products off. I'm just using the Real Techniques setting brush to highlight with. I use this all the time. This is the Candlelight Glow highlight in the shade Rosy Glow. Highlighting powder duo, it says. And yeah, you have those two colors. And you know what, I really like that it's like this next to each other, because I'm just gonna mix them together, because I find that a pink highlight for me is definitely too pink, and a white highlighter can be too light, so mixing these together just gives it a really pretty glow. So I'm just gonna really just put it everywhere. I don't know if you can tell, but I really think that it gives it a really natural glow. Actually, it's really pretty. Just want to build up the color a bit. That is actually really pretty. I hope it shows up on camera, but it's a really pretty glow, and it can get pretty intense, you know, when I went in the second time, but I still find it really natural. So that's quite impressive. You know what, I actually really like this highlight because it's a super natural one. This is definitely for you who wants a natural highlighter, because this, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just gonna show you the ones from the Carly Bible palette, which I love the Carly Bible palette, but the bottom row here is her highlighting shades, and I don't know if you can tell, but they are kind of glittery, and I find that it works. I actually really love the highlights because they're super intense and make great eyeshadows, and if you really want a dramatic look in the inner corner or something like that. But I am really light-handed with these if I use them on the cheeks or something, because they are super intense and can really emphasize your texture on the skin. Compared to this one, I don't know if you can tell, but it just has like a light sheen to it, like a really soft glow. This has more of a glow, and the other one has a bit of more like shimmer to it, so definitely a more subtle highlight. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadows. I am only gonna use these eyeshadows today, but normally I would go in with other colors because there isn't really a good transitioning shade here, and there isn't like your neutral mattes here to put in the crease. So today I'm gonna show you only these colors, so you can get an impression of the colors. But I will say that if you're buying this palette for the sake of having a good palette you can use every day and that has a bunch of wearable colors, I probably wouldn't go for this, just because it has some great shades in here, like the red and Love Struck here, and Power Couple and Friendspiration and Heart of Gold are really pretty colors. But some of them are quite basic, like BFF and Lovely, and here you have a white and a gray and a black, and you know, black and white colors are always great to have in your palette, but Like, this is a great limited edition palette, and for that you should totally get it, because it has beautiful on the outside as it is on the inside. But if you're looking for a wearable everyday palette, this is probably not for you. It do lack some transitioning shades, like I said. So I think I'm just gonna do something crazy here. So I'm just gonna go in with some colors. I'm gonna start with Lovely and apply that to my crease. The shade Lovely is pretty sheer in coverage. It's not super pigmented. I'm gonna go in sometimes with this. Yeah, so you have to go in sometimes with this. It's not that pigmented, I think. Okay, so it did give a little color payoff, but not that much. I'm just gonna go in with the shade Yours, which is the gray one here. So this color is more pigmented. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Love Struck. Focusing this color on the start of the eyelid. It's just a pretty light shimmery shade, this one. Keep in mind that I'm not using MAC Fix Plus or anything to intensify them, so I'm sure if you do that, they will be more intense. That is Love Struck on the beginning of my lids. Now I'm gonna take Friendspiration and take on the center of the lid. Wow, that is a really, really pretty color. That one I really like. Yeah, that is pretty. Just making a smooth transitioning between the two colors. Now I'm gonna go in with Power Couple, and that looks really pretty as well. I'm just focusing on the rest of the lid. Yeah, that is a super pretty color as well. Yeah, so I really, really love the colors Power Couple and Friendspiration from the Too Faced half. You know, lightly blending everything together. I think I'm gonna go in with a bit more of Lovely, just to see if I can get a bit more color payoff in the crease. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it like that. I will say all of these colors blend really, really well. Some have more color payoff than others, but overall the shimmery shades in both palettes are really, really good. Now for a bit of fun pop, I'm just gonna take Swoon and use it on my lower lash line. Yeah, that Swoon is something. That's just a really, really pretty color, and the payoff is amazing. Okay, so right now I look kind of crazy, but I just really wanted to show you that color, and it will all come together nicely when I put on some eyeliner and mascara. And of course I am gonna use the Kat Von D eyeliner in Trooper. I do have my own because that is the eyeliner I usually wear because it's really great. To match the wing on the other side. So that's it for the wing, and this is my favorite liquid eyeliner to use anyway, so that's just amazing that they included that in the set. Now I'm just gonna put on some mascara, and of course I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, which comes in the packaging as well, but this is my own since this is the mascara I always use, and I love it. So that's the look with mascara. I have tried Muse, which is a really pretty natural everyday color. So I'm gonna use the shade XO, which seems like a warm red. Let's find out. So it actually has a bit purple in it. I did not expect that. It's kind of like a berry shade. So that is actually a really pretty color. It is like in the tube, it just looks like it's like a berry shade with, it's like red but with some purple undertones, or pinkish undertones. That is what I got out of using the Too Faced and Kat Von D Better Together collection. All of these amazing things. I have all 3 of the sets, and I was actually lucky enough to win them, so of course I wouldn't recommend going out and purchasing every single one. You don't need all of these. This is probably the most unique, and because of the design and everything is just so cool and beautiful. So like as a collector's item you would need this because it is a limited edition, but like if you're looking at the shades and such, they're not crazy unique or anything. These 2 colors are really pretty, and I'm looking forward to using that one as well. But the others are kind of meh, and you don't have a transitioning shade or any like neutral mattes, so that is kind of a bummer, and made this look kind of hard to make. In this palette I will say that the red color Swoon is amazing, and especially if you're purchasing vegan products, I know how hard it can be to find a red color. Love Struck is a pretty color as well, but it is kind of sheer and not so super intense, but they are pretty colors. I don't know, maybe I actually was more impressed with this because of the lipstick shades are amazing. Kat Von D's lipsticks, both the liquid and the regular ones, are really good quality, and I was really impressed by the highlighter, and I actually really loved the blush as well. So yeah, I will say that that's a really great set, and it's not as pricey as this one. With this one you do get a full-size Better Than Sex mascara and the Kat Von D eyeliner as well. And for the price, to all the things together, the palette actually isn't so pricey. So just for that reason, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Especially if you do want to try some of the colors out, it does make sense buying it. And I will say that both the mascara and the eyeliner is my favorites. It's what I use every day, so that's why I was super excited. And you can always just try out this little set with the mascara and eyeliner to try it out, because I will say I don't think you will regret it. Of course everything works different from for different people, so I can't say that you'll love it, but I definitely do. I guess that completes this look, or this video. This was not so much as a makeup tutorial, more first impression of all these things. I think it's an amazing collab. I think it's a great idea for brands to come together and collab and do some stuff together. That's super fun and a great idea. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.